Welcome back to the Wilderness Podcast Show. How you guys doing this evening on this good old, beautiful, wonderful Friday? Yeah, ain't it great? Yeah, this is a good Friday. It was a good week. You always got to pat yourself on the back when you get something accomplished during the week. But hey, I had to greet y'all. How you doing? It's the Wilderness Podcast, and welcome back. Absolutely, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here with you guys. Absolutely. Check this shit out, man. Tonight's show is called, you know, the Love Game Show. Oh yeah, everybody want to be in that love game. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of it's way crazier these days. You know, the love game ain't the same. It's shit. It's a whole lot of new kind of love out here. You know, I'm traditional. You know, I'm married to a woman. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm not one of them sneaky down low fellas that, you know, I'm just saying it's a new kind of like things going on. I think it's a place for everybody to just come out and just be who the hell they is. Because it's weird. You know, I hear a lot of shit. I listen to the internet. It's a lot of there's a lot of people that's a little wild in the world. They're a little strange. For my taste, that is. I'm not picking on nobody. We don't do that over this podcast. We don't pick and throw daggers. You know what I'm saying? Simply because that's not what we do on this show. We look within. So yeah. See, the thing is, there's a lot of people that I think they hide a lot of shit. They don't tell the truth about themselves because of how they may come off, how they may seem, or how they may look with that. Look with as far as their family, how their family may see them and shit. But I swear, people have these old weird tendencies and behaviors because they don't tell themselves the truth about themselves. That's what I think it really is. So when you see somebody acting all weird and strange, and you know they what they're not doing is not explaining to you who they really are. But see, the beautiful part about it is when you're married and when you really love who you're with. Sometimes it may be a little hard, but you can connect with them. So you got to build trust within your relationships. But being sneaky and being something, portraying to be something that you're not, it's not a fair exchange for the other party. You understand what I'm saying? When you lying to somebody, uh, not being honest, not being truthful, they come with consequences. See, what you want may not be what that other person wants. So you lie to them. All right. I should do that. Just got a comment. It says, "Why don't I leave the links to my sources?" That's a good. Thank you for that. I will. I will do that. I will keep that in mind. Appreciate that. But when you see the books, I mean, you try to make me do work. I'll do it just for you guys. Yeah, I won't be lazy. I'll do it. I'll leave some links to my sources so that you guys can learn too. I get better at that. But first of all, I buy a lot of books, and with buying a lot of books, because I like the tangible book, I like audio books. I have the Kindle as well. I'm pretty well versed. It's just better for me when I have the physical copy in my hand. But let's get back to the show. I just had to share that for that person that commented saying I need to type or leave some sources, leave source data. I can, but if you see the book and I'm reading from the book and I'm showing you the page that I'm reading from, that's a source too. Okay. Anyway, back to the show. Check it out now. The Love Game Show. I think love is the most manipulated form of expression on this planet. I would say manipulated, the most used to manipulate, used to garner sympathy, used to love is used for a lot of detrimental things because when you use the word instantly, it's an instant connection to it. And, people have different definitions of what love means. See, love means, yeah, it's variations. Everybody don't have the same ideology that you have. So you have to think about, do you just want to be loved or do you want to distribute love? Or do you want somewhere of a balance with love? You understand what I'm saying? So when you think about how love, I'm trying to think about how I want to position this mic. Yeah. I don't like it in my face. I'm like, okay, we good. All right, so the thing is, when you when you love somebody, I feel like it should be unconditional. I don't think love should come with conditions, but that's why you have to add game and show after love when I'm doing this show because I think some people think love is a game because it's extremely degraded a lot. Uh, when I tell you guys I love you for watching the show, I mean that. That's the truth. I'm not manipulating or bullshit anything. I'm just telling you the truth. I appreciate you for tuning into the show. I appreciate for the connection. So you see the levels. I don't love you like I love my wife. Of course not. I don't know you. You don't know me like that. But there is a symbiotic connection as to why we watch the show, why we do what we do, why I put on the show. So yeah, as I was saying, I think love when you're in a personal relationship with someone, I believe that love should be unconditional. But but that type of love comes with conditions first, and those conditions should be met before you go forward and continue on in that love game that you're playing. Because somebody gonna get hurt if you don't. And hell, that's common these days because most people don't even play the game of love no more. You motherfuckers play the game of lust. Yeah, they're like, fuck love. I want lust. I want this right now. You damn near want an instant. And that's the game that a lot of you guys are playing. It's a very dangerous game because I don't know if you understand, what, health, sex education is. You understand what I'm saying? I have to tell you that love, y'all, that making love, regardless of what you want to call it, having sex, fucking, whatever you want to call it, it's a form of love making. The only reason why it's not a form of love making is just, if it's raping, just those type of, when um, it's not a reciprocal situation. And when it's being taken and there's no connection of interest, that's when that's not love making in no form. That's lust with uh, deviance and violence behind it. You understand what I'm saying? So that ain't love at all. That's just a person that want to dominate. So or that's just disgusting. But what I'm trying to convey is all that love making you do out there is a form of love making. It's sex, it's fucking, it's all of those things. But at the end of the day, what are you doing? What can you produce? What kind of child would you bring into the world? Because you want, and it's so good because you're gonna not pull out. Some of y'all people ain't got no. Shout out to the pull out game. Yeah, shout out to my brothers over there. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm trying to convey, and I hope I'm conveying is we got to educate ourselves. I need to. I'm trying to educate you young folks about about this behavior of yours. It starts internally. You may have some people have been violated by someone close in their families. Some people have been if a little boy is violated, he's going to be ripped of his man live forever. He'll never know what it's like to be a man because it's taken from him. Who's that over there? So and when you think about a little girl, right? Whether it's a male or female, it brings about some type of conditions with people. They have these type of mental conditions and chemical imbalances. So you have to be careful with who you're dealing with, and then you walk around, some people are just built a certain way and love sex and they have become extremely promiscuous. But in some forms, it's learned behavior when it comes to promiscuity, or it comes from being violated as a young person, or even as an older person. Trauma is universal. It doesn't give a damn who it traumatizes. It traumatizes them all. So, like I tell you, love is abused. Love is needed and wanted so bad, but people treat it as a game. It's needed from people. Some people live with people every day and they don't even understand how beautiful it is to give a kind gesture or to say, me and my wife, hey, beautiful, hey, babe, what I'm saying? We have that kind of, some people and everybody don't, you know, actively, you have to actively and consciously make those decisions to, excuse me, you have to consciously make a decision to at least participate in a person's happiness. You can't make them happy for everything, but maybe that's the joke they needed to wake their day up. Oh, that made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's effort, people, when it comes to love game. And then, we have these unspoken feelings, and it's because the communication skills are not. You're not equipped to communicate. You fuck too fast. You know what I'm saying? So when you go through those areas of moving too fast, you know, and then the influences, the outside influences as well, this euphorism, the euphoric feelings in the body produce those endorphins. Just, y'all lose y'all goddamn mind, so, I mean, I've been there, I've been young, so, but I always had not always, I can't say that would be a lie. Yeah, I've had some times, I won't even lie, I've had some good times, bad times, times that were scary, times that were life threatening, times that were uh, times that I didn't do shit because I knew I had that gut feeling that someone gonna go right that night, that time. So best part about it is I'm living today because I have the experiences and the lessons behind the activities that I have you know have fun doing, or learn something, or learn what not to do. So it's all about that self love, most importantly. See, this love game is how much do you love yourself as well? Because for you ladies, how many men are you gonna spare them legs for? How many visitors for will you have? It's up to you. No judgment here, fellas. How many women will you stick your dick in unprotected? And before that one lady that you shouldn't have trusted that well, because maybe she just wanted to fuck you to teach you a lesson, to give you something, vice versa. But even if that was the case, that's extremely fucking wicked. That's like criminal behavior to me. That's why you ask people questions. You learn how to communicate. You don't just trust all the time. It's also why it's important to get to know people. If you got to know somebody, you wouldn't have been in that predicament in the first place. And most of the time, it's the thirsty man. I seen a video on YouTube. I don't know if I mentioned this on one of my shows, but I want to bring it back up. Seen a girl, pretty little girl, little young lady, pretty little young lady. She was told she met a dude. And he was on a bad talk. He was a nurse lying to her and shit. This is bad ethics. Then you're saying you're a nurse, and he convinced her to sleep with her and have sex with her. This dude had a girlfriend, all kind of shit, and I guess he caught chlamydia from her ass. And when he caught chlamydia, he well, first of all, the girl said he looked at her in disgust when he was finished with what he had to do with her. So basically, in his mind, you're gonna judge that after you just fucked her and hold on, you just had sex with this lady, and you're gonna look at her in disgust. Motherfucker, look in the mirror. Excuse you. That's crazy, right? She's a dirty bitch because you fucked her. You. Where is the self-respect in that equation? Tell me. How do you fix your brain to not think you're just as fucked up as she is? You're gonna fuck a lady who's sick. That's fucked up. Nah, homie, that ain't a. That's what I say, man. Some dudes. Oh man, who was your daddies? Who raised you? Who raised you? Who was your fathers? Who was your mothers? See, it comes a point in time in life where morals and ethics will cost you your life if you don't know, if you don't understand how to be the better version of yourself. In a lot of instances, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, make better decisions. Because I'm telling you, man, the game y'all playing is Russian roulette out here. You got these drugs that shade. You got these drugs that don't show you got HIV. See, when I was going through my day, HIV was a trauma. Anybody AIDS? I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's disgusting anything. 90, 91, 92, Magic Johnson. We found out Magic Johnson had AIDS. That was traumatizing for me. So it's like, that heat of the moment is one thing, but damn, them lifetime changes just for in the lifetime consequences isn't worth it. That's your health is your wealth. Old folks, young folks, you can do what you do, but you have to do things in moderation. You have to love you before you love anybody else for real. So anybody that's in these relationships, please look how people genuinely treat themselves. And if it's not healthy, if it doesn't have any healthy elements to it, because I mean, we all press ourselves in certain ways. I press myself with sleep sometimes. I know how to get my rest though, but I am a very active person, very busy person. So I like to look at the end of my day and say, "Oh, I've accomplished something pretty cool." So in those instances, it makes me feel, um, you know, that's a form of self love for me. It's not me work or overworking. It's my interest that I'm able to satisfy that appetite. See what I'm saying? Because when you stay busy, you stay active with things that you enjoy doing. That's a love. And that's practicing self love as well. It's just some people get that misconstrued. I'm not saying, because people are different. Some people love their work profusely. Not one of them people. I like to be accurate and efficient and good at what I do so that I can have a work life home balance with my family. I like to spend time with my wife and my daughter. I like to spend time with you guys on the podcast, perfecting my craft, getting better at doing better with my shows. But you guys know this takes money, right? Yeah, it does take money, but you don't see me begging for it. I don't beg for you because I don't beg for myself. What I appreciate you doing is watching. What I appreciate you doing is going on the website and going to the realthispodcast.com and purchasing gear. Yeah, purchase merch. That'd be cool. I got nice stuff. My wife just got it. Hold on. Let me show you. She can take it upstairs. Let me show you the Will This Podcast sweater that came in today. I got our nice little sweater. So let me show you. Be right back. My wife's gonna bring me the sweater, guys. She's gonna bring it to me. I get to show you. The nice sweater. It's nice. It's very, very nice. You're gonna get to see a nice sweater. So you ladies, if y'all want to purchase one of these like this, you can. It's gonna be dope. So give me a second. Give me a picture. It's easier if you go to the website, thewellnesspodcast.com on your mobile phone, download the app. I will accept it. and that way you can you have a chance to purchase some merch. It's pretty secure. It's pretty cool. It shows up well. You're gonna like it. So yeah, man. If you love it, if you like it, I'm waiting on my wife to come out with the shirt, man. She's going to get it. It's nice. She likes it. She says the material's good. The stitching, the embroidery is very, very, very nice. So yes. Oh, here she goes. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, it's coming. All right. So here we go. Here we go, my people. Check it out. Look at that. The Will This Podcast is it's a nice hoodie. Show you how the hoodie looks. Nice little hoodie here. Let me see if we can get it better. There we go. There we go. Nice material. You see the arrowhead, the nice arrowhead there. You see, nice little. Let's see if I can get the half the top in there. Let me see if I can get the nice sleeves. Nice, very good material. Very soft. Very very good material. Very soft. I told you I wasn't coming with no BS now. Check out even the draw cords for the sweater. It's very soft, very good material, very nice fleece material. I told you guys I would not be selling no bad products, but yes, this is the hoodie, the little shortcut hoodie. Really nice here, my people. Check out the Willis Podcast. You'll be able to purchase some nice merch. I got some very nice merch. I'll be wearing more merch, and my wife, you'll see this too. Give me a second. Let me put this back up. Show. All right, so you guys like that. So yeah, once you go to the realistpodcast.com, download the app on your mobile phone. You can purchase it on a computer, computer or tablet. You can purchase. We're getting that taken care of as far as with the making sure you can pay at all levels. So one of the best ways is downloading the app, purchasing that way and signing up for the Realist Podcast, and you will be able to purchase merch. Yeah, so again, okay, let's get back to the show, the love game. It's extremely important to not treat love as if it's expendable or take it for granted and use it to manipulate, destroy, annihilate, fake. Those type of things are what you call horrible human attributes. They shouldn't be practiced. They cost you and the other person. See, the manipulation that you put behind all of your efforts could be used to do something good. You just have to practice a little more humility. People love lying, scheming, thieving. I just watched a pretty dope documentary. Not dope for what he did. It was fucking terrible. But some people will, if they had the opportunity to be that, what is it? It's the, me and my wife just finished watching this, cocaine quarterback, USC football player but he was a volleyball player, got a scholarship. Everything. Brilliant little kid, man, savvy guy, smart, all that shit. But he just wasn't. He really wasn't a gangster. He was gangster, but he wasn't a killer like this. So anyway, it was a whole lot of shit that went on there. Just check it out. Very fucking entertaining, extremely entertaining. Cocaine. Check out Cocaine Quarterback on Prime. I believe it's on Prime. Yeah, it's real wild. I just looked at it. This is funny. Shit is funny. Okay. Cool. So, but I bring that show up because he fell in love. He had like 10, 12 girlfriends all over the world. So he was like, but this one special girl, she had a little voice. So he really kind of like, he was falling for her because of, good nature, smart, but she knew. She's like, I ain't no dummy, I ain't no fool. Like, see, you can't pretend to be certain things, and you can't want certain things with a certain lifestyle because it's going to cost your ass. You see what I'm saying? When I tell y'all, like, it's like if you think about it, when they have these movies, right? They create these movies. How many times have this story been told over in Hollywood when shit was happening in real time? so you can sell it, and he gonna get paid from his documentary. So it's kind of it's he's not taking no losses. Like I mean, for real, he's not taking no losses. He's in jail. He got out of jail, so he's free. I would say when you look at it, you'll see he's not a bad natured guy, anything like that. Pretty funny, crafty, love to service people and get people what they need. And some people follow under the guise and say, oh, he's selling cocaine. You know how many people out there do cocaine, crystal meth, and all kind of terrible shit that destroy their bodies, but yet and still will judge a person. So you see the hypocrisy. See, America loves drugs, love violence, love cocaine, and every goddamn thing else. But then say, we're a good Christian nation. We should practice love with each other and things of that nature. But are you really? I mean, you love drug violence and gun culture. So, am I a gun owner? Yeah. Do I love being in America? Yeah. Do I love America? Absolutely. But I think we should treat each other a whole hell of a lot better. That's the problem. See, we got a shit ton in common. We're Westerners. Some people are not natural Westerners, but they damn sure like being a natural Westerner. See, we have to do a better job as loving each other because that's the only way we're going to survive as a collective. See, I'm an indigenous American. You've taken everything from me. Everything that we've gotten, we had to everything that Black Americans have gotten to this day, we've had to rebuild in a very short period of time. We wasn't given long with an immense amount of pressures, like every form of racism in every single category that there is to have when it comes to governance. That's why you got heroes like Dr. Claude Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy here that tells you about, let me see if I can, let me see. Yeah, here we go. More dirty little secrets. I shared this before. Let's read a little couple more pages out of here. See, when I tell you about is the love game, let me tell you about some shit that happened. Like, I know y'all know about Sally Hemings and shit like that. Let me tell you like this. More dirty little secrets. Okay. Military rank always has its privileges. And that was true in the American Civil War. Clearly, General George Armstrong Custer, the boy general in the Union Army, took full advantage of his military rank, especially in regard to a black mistress. Military history revealed that he did not possess the clean-cut, high principled character that the popular image suggested. Long before his last stand, a Little Bighorn, General Custer had proven himself a racist, adulterer, and a poor officer. During the Civil War, Battle of Trevilian Station in June 1864, Wade Hamilton had some of his Confederate troops capture a Union Army headquarters of General Custer. Among the items in Custer's wagon were an assorted equipment, clothing, photographs of Custer's wife, and a very special piece of camping and comfort equipment. General Custer's black mistress. According to the Richmond Whig newspaper, the Confederate troops who had captured General Custer's wagon had heard a Union soldier approaching and decided to declare Custer's wagon a personal possession. These cut the horses loose, and in an effort to leave nothing in the approaching Union army, they pushed General Custer's wagon with his pushed General Custer's wagon with his personal approaching the Union army, they pushed General Custer's wagon with his personal efforts and a black mistress still inside over the side of the cliff. Her screaming could be heard by the Confederate and Union soldiers before the wagon hit the floor of the canyon. Some of General Custer's personal items were salvaged from the canyon floor and returning to him. Reportedly, General Custer was pleased to recover them. However, he expressed no concern for his loss and death of his black mistress. She had been removed from the canyon boy general's life and legend forever. How is that for some dirty little secret for your ass? Shit, that was terrible. My God. Strom Thurmond's Black Offspring. God damn. Love game show, right? All right. In the spring of 2003, Strom Thurmond of South Carolina, the nation's oldest senator, Southern Dixiecrat, and a self-professed racist, retired from the United States Senate at the ripe old age of 100. Strom Thurmond acquired his racist image as an old-fashioned way. He spent decades earning it. In 1948 presidential election, Southern Democrats, then called Dixiecrats, ran Strom Thurmond as a candidate of the nation's highest office. Strom lost the election, but switched from Dixiecrat Party to the Republican Party. Sound familiar? Okay. Which had to become the official white party in America. The elections to the United States Senate gave Thurmond a national platform would promote promote South Carolina's brand of white hatred for black Americans. While promoting white hate, Strom Thurmond established and maintained official friendships with safe black conservatives. Huh. Damn, boy, I tell you. And often quoted biblical scriptures in the warning of Strom Thurmond and others to say that which is done in the dark eventually comes to light. And in December 2003, SMA Washington Williams, a black woman who lives in California, announced at a press conference the arch segregationist Senator Strom Thurmond was her father. She informed the press that her mother, a maid in the Thurmond home, had been raped by Strom Thurmond when she was only 16 years old. Her charges recast the nation's icon of white supremacy into only a rapist, but a hypocrite and a pedophile. Rumors had circulated for years that Strom Thurmond was overtly friendly with his black woman while publicly subordinating, subordinating and marginalizing the black race. Sound familiar? Okay, we shall go on. In this book of Strom, the unauthorized biography of Strom Thurmond, authorized Jack Bass and Marilyn W. Thompson, called attention to at least one of Thurmond's sexual escapades with a black woman of his colored offspring in 1972. The Edgefield Advertiser reported Senator Thurmond is unprincipled with colored offspring while parading as a devout segregationalist. Strom Thurmond exploded in anger and called the advisor's accusation total scandal. Sound familiar? To even warrant a comment. Death in a way of bringing out of the truth. In 2003, the Washington Post and newspapers across the country ran front page stories detailing how Carrie Butler decided to introduce her daughter to Strom Thurmond when she turned 16. Following the introduction, Strom Thurmond provided the daughter with limited financial support. However, considering Senator Strom Thurmond's publicly degraded and politically oppressed black people, many people of African descent were puzzled and wondered why SMA Washington Williams wanted to identify with one of the nation's most ardent white racists and pedophiles. That's just a couple of passages, so I'm telling you, man, the Love Game show, man. People are liars, pretenders, and cheaters, and thieves. That's what they care to do. So what we can do to move forward is we have to just let the truth fall where it may. I mean, that's the problem. People want to keep covering up the truth. Truth is the truth. Stop acting as if people don't enjoy hatred. People don't enjoy being as awful as they are, because they do. So what our duty here on the Wilderness Podcast is to point out pedophiles, racists, uh, people that are just hypocrites, liars, thieves, cheaters. You see right now, uh, everything's coming to light. That's the show tonight. We'll give Dr. AE a call, see if we want to go in a little later. But hey, check me out, y'all. This one's for you. This is the Love Game Show. Find somebody to love and appreciate them. Don't lie to them. Don't overtake them with pretentiousness. And if you're not good for that person, know how to walk away. Know how to do something else because love is precious. Life is precious. People are precious. And when you start degrading people, you might be just degrading yourself a whole lot more. That's the show, my people. I love you. Thank you for tuning into the show. I salute you. And remember, notice my favorite part. The wheel is yours. Stay cool, my people. We're going to be all right. Just got to practice a little more love. I'll holler at y'all.